Hello widget watchers, welcome back to another video. In this video, we are going to add WebView in Flutter with some customization. So please stick till the end to know everything about the WebView. So here I have created a Flutter project. So for adding the WebView in Flutter, we need to use the WebView Flutter package. So come to the pubspec.yaml file and here add this WebView Flutter dependency. Then tap on this pub-get dependency to get all the dependencies. Now let's add the support for Android and iOS. So first come to the Android manifest.xml file placed in Android, then app, then src, then main, and here it is. Now here we need to add the permission for accessing the internet. So here just add the user permission, then Android name, and then here add Android.permission.internet. So this will give the permission of internet in this Android project. Okay, now let's set the dependency part for the iOS. So open the iOS folder, then runner, then info.plist file, and here come below any string value, and here first add this key and name it as ns app transport security. Then here add it, and then again add a key as ns allow arbitrary loads. Then here add true, so this will allow the web view in iOS. Then close this with dict. So that's it for support part. Now open the main.dart file and close all these files, and here first remove this my home page, and then here create a new stateful widget as WebView example. Then call this WebView example from this my app part. Okay, now come inside the state class and here first create the WebView controller. So here add late, then WebView controller, and then controller. So here we added late because we are going to initialize this variable in init method. So here just add the init method, and then here add controller and initialize it with the WebView controller. So here add WebView controller. Then here we need to add like what we are going to load. So let's say we want to load the Flutter's official page. So here just simply add the load request. Then inside it here add the URI.parse, and then add the URL which you want to load. So here I want to load the Flutter development URL. So here just simply add https then flutter.dev. Okay, then come inside the build method, and from here remove this and here add a scaffold widget. Then here add the app bar. Then for its title here add a text widget which will say WebView example. Okay, then for body part here just simply add the WebView widget, and then inside it here pass the controller and then add that controller. So this will open the WebView widget inside our body and it will load this URL. Okay, so now let's test this out. So save the code and run the application, and here you can see initially we have a white page, and then we are having our this URL opened in our WebView widget. So if you notice, then you can see that when the page is loading, then there is no indication that something is happening. So your user might think that nothing is happening in the app. So let's add the loading indicator for this. Okay, so for doing that, from here remove this load request URL, and then here add the set navigation delegate. So this set navigation delegate help to listen the page events. Okay, then here inside it add the navigation delegate. Then here we need to add the few parameter like what happen if page is started and in the progress part and on the page finished. Okay, so here first add the on page started. Okay, then here add the URL, and then inside it we need to add the what's the loading percentage. So when page is starting, in that case loading percentage is 0. So first come over here and here create a new variable as loading percentage. Okay, then come inside the set state and here add the 0, because when page is starting then its loading value is going to be 0. Okay, then come outside of this on page started and then here add on progress, and this will give us the current progress value. So come inside it and here add the set state and then set this progress value to our loading percentage. So here add that, and then here add one more thing, that what happened when page is finished loading. So here add on page finished, then this will give the URL. So when page is finished, then the loading percentage is 0 because page is fully loaded. So here add the set state and then assign the 0 value to the loading percentage. Then here add the load request and then pass your URL which you are going to load. So here I have added that. Now come inside the body part and then wrap this web view widget with the stack. Okay, Then after this web view widget, here add a check of loading percentage. So here add a check that if loading percentage is less than 0, then we are going to show the linear progress indicator. So here add the linear progress indicator, and let's set it color as green. So here add the color property and then give it the green color. Then for its value, so loading percentage value is rely between 0 to 1. So here just add the loading percentage value divided by 0. And if loading percentage is value is equals to 100, in that case we are just simply show the container. So here add that. Okay, now if you save the code and run the application, then you can see when the page is loading, then on the top we are having this loading thing. And let's say if you tap onto any other button like this code button, then you can see again we are showing the loading indicator. So this is how you can customize your web view. And you can also add the toolbar or the navigation control for the web view, and there's a lot more thing which you can add in the web view. So this was the basic tutorial, and if you want the advanced tutorial, then I can create one for you. And for this video, that's it. And if you enjoyed this video, then please give us a thumbs up and comment it down below what you liked or what you don't like. And that's it. I'll see you in the next one.